Hi friends, hope you are doing great, and today we are talking about 5 things to grow as freelance developer or freelance whatever. Welcome back to the channel, or hello if you are first time here. I'm full-time freelance mobile developer for more than 3 years already, and I have quite a few things to share about that. Today we will talk about how to grow freelance business from small side gig to full-time business, and I will give you 5 tips that you can start using today, right now. When I started freelancing back in 2016, I tried to be jack of all trades. I was working on the day job as product manager, and I tried to market myself as one-person web shop as well. Here is my old web page from Web Archive history. I named myself as product manager and iOS developer in the same time on my website, and I offered everything from UX and UI design to the development, and even I promised AppStore optimization and so on. So that's confusing and hard to sell. If you need design, you will go and find a guy who is doing design for your specific niche. I was working on few projects when I was doing everything: user interface design, mobile development, submitting to the App Store, whatever, you name it. Don't get me wrong, that is very great to have all those skills, especially if you are building your own applications, then those skills are necessary. But such mix of skills is hard to market and sell. You can try whatever you want, but then boil that down to something more specific and sell that as a service. For me, that is iOS development, not games, not mobile development in general, but iOS apps only. Yes, of course, I'm YouTuber, own app developer, business creator, whatever. But as freelancer, I'm Swift UI developer with main focus on social networking and payment iOS apps. Next thing in my list is a realization that you don't need a lot of customers to be successful as freelancer, and some words about under promise and over deliver as well. Yeah, it is easier to find and get smaller projects, especially from small and family businesses. The technical requirement level is lower or close to nothing, and they will be happy to see one handy guy who can handle all from design until, I don't know, client support. The problem is that such kind of projects usually have very small budget and fast turnaround, so you will constantly looking for the next project and working long hours to just survive. Those projects are okay to start, but you would not like to stick with them. Check out the video about how to get better freelance projects. In short, summary of that video is you should over deliver on projects just to make them look better in your portfolio. Check the video for details. To do that, you should niche down and do a few things, but good and on very high level, and then you will be able to get customers with more serious approach to the software development. But if you are looking to be hired as consultant to work in serious level companies or projects, your skills should be on good level as well. So we are getting into our next point: invest in yourself. Invest back in yourself and your tools. Of course, you can find almost everything for free on internet, but I believe that good course and great teacher can save a lot of time for you and, let's say, show a path for learning. And money spent on courses and books to learn specific skills is better investment than buying bitcoins or, I don't know, stock options. The same is applicable if you are looking on hardware. You don't need the latest and greatest stuff to learn development and start freelancing, but if the hardware is slowing you down and you're losing your money, probably you should invest in better microphone and web camera as well. I am using the same camera and setup for video calls, like right here, but for sure that is overkill for just video calls. But you don't want to be the guy with horrible sound and messy office in background as well. So at least clean your office, move closer to the window to have more light, and get some microphone and headphones to have okay sound. If you are a freelancer, your skills, hardware and software are business tools and better to have those in good shape. Social presence. That's next point in our list. I have a separate video about that, but I have to mention that as well. You like to be searchable for your work stuff. Get that Instagram, Twitter or whatever works for you and start sharing your work. Not someday soon, but today, right now. You may will say that it is easy for me, but believe me, that is way easier for you if you are just starting to learn your skills. You can share progress on learning, whatever you are building, doing, everything. Later, when you will spend all day on work projects, that will be way harder for you to start sharing things and self-promoting, because you can't share usually projects on what you are working on. Check out my video about social presence if details are needed. By sharing your work, you can attract new customers and like-minded people and make new friendships. And friends is last but not least point in my list. Make friends and connect with like-minded people in your niche. Other developers and freelancers are not your competitors but possible friends. On the Upwork or other online job platforms, we can see never-ending battle and competition running down to the bottom, offering the cheapest price on the most crappy projects in the market. Get out of that survivor mindset and shift to the understanding that everyone can win in this game. If one freelancer or developer is getting a project, that doesn't mean that there is less work for you to do. There is plenty of work in the market. We should be friends and not enemies to each other, and try to connect with other freelancers around you. Share projects that you can't or don't want to take, and ask for help on projects and offer your help to other freelancers. That is one more way to make connections in your field of work, and building network is way more important than winning bid on some crappy project in beginning of your freelancing career. Okay, to wrap this up, niche down. Remove all the crap from your online job profiles and keep them very clean, boil it down and specific. Move away from entry-level projects ASAP, as soon as possible. Over-deliver and learn on them, but make them look good and pricey in portfolio and move to the better paid projects. Start to apply that on your current project or next project. Do that. Invest in your business. Do not spend money on fancy vacations, but buy that course or external monitor or chair which is not killing your back. Make your work more effective and become smarter. Build your brand online. No one cares about your CV, but your online presence is speaking for you. Everyone would like to see what you build, not what you write in your CV. And build your network and make friends in the industry. That really doesn't hard to answer someone on Twitter or comment on Instagram on or YouTube post. If you are introvert, you can train with me. I'm quite friendly guy. I'm answering almost all the DMs, whatever I can answer, and I'm reading all the comments. So get in touch with me in social networks. You can start to use those suggestions right away. At least a few of them can be applied whatever you are doing and in wherever you are in your career right now. And I can guarantee that your freelancing business will grow way faster than you expected if you will apply that. So, thanks for hanging out with me on Late Coffee. Hit that like button, subscribe if you didn't already, and see you on the next video. And yeah, leave the comment with coffee emoji in the comments if you managed to stay till the end. I would like to see how many of you are not sleeping yet on this part of the video.